All right, in this next section of chapter 5, we're going to finish up our triangle congruency. And in this one, it says triangle congruency by side, side, side. So what the theorem 5.8 tells us is that if three sides of one triangle are congruent to three sides of another triangle, then we know that both triangles are congruent to each other. Which then means if I need to match other parts like angles or other things, I'll know that those are congruent as well. The second part of section 5.5 is the hypotenuse leg theorem, or HL congruence. And what it tells us is that if I have right triangles, so this is only specific to right triangles, and I know that the hypotenuse, remember the hypotenuse is going to be found always across from the right angle. This is how I know that that's the hypotenuse. And it says that if the hypotenuse and one of the legs are congruent to the hypotenuse and one of the legs of another triangle, then I know that both triangles are then congruent. And again, I can name other parts if I need to and do some other solving. But if I have a leg and a hypotenuse and a leg and a hypotenuse in right triangles, then I can say that they are congruent. In section 5.6, we're going to prove triangles congruent by angle, side, angle, and angle, angle, side. So the first one, angle, side, angle, or ASA congruence, tells us that if two angles and the included side, remember the included would be between. So if I have two angles and the side between them, the included side, and they're congruent to two angles and its included side, then I can say that both triangles are congruent. So again, I have angle, side, angle. And the last one of section 5.6 is theorem 5.11, and it's angle, angle, side congruence, or AAS. And it says that if I have two angles and a non-included side, so this time it's not between, so I have an angle, angle, and a side, and it's congruent to an angle, angle, and side of another triangle, then I can prove that the two are congruent.